Salutations, my friends. Good morning and welcome to another of my daily rifts. It is early Monday morning, actually. And I'm still a little bit tired of the weekend. But, well, I think we will make the best of it. So, hop right over. Torment 1, yes, it's right. Okay. I made the bounties on the weekend all on Torment 2. But it's really slow and it doesn't pay that much off. Oh, ooh. Start right into with a big elite. Oh yeah. So, well, my voice maybe sounds a little bit crappy this morning. You know, it's a little bit early. I'm just at my second coffee. And usually I start talking after my second one. I don't really have much specific to talk about. I was going a little bit through the Reddit and the official forum to see what's going on, and well, as usual, what's going on is complaining about not receiving enough legendary for a specific time played. Blah blah blah. More or less, always the same. And because we are having this lovely buff, this one, which grants us a 100% additional chance to find legendary items, which doubles the chance basically. Well, not really in Rifts, because in Rifts we already have 200% increased chance. So with that we have 300% chance if it is additional, which I don't really know. So all the people complaining about why did you all come single? Come in bulk. People complaining about not receiving enough legendary items, as usual. And because they're doing, they seems to come to the idea that the lovely birthday buff we are receiving from Blizzard for the 2nd anniversary of Diablo 3, they now want to keep the buff as normal. So what the people want to say is usually is overall they want the increased buff chance they are now getting for the birthday event, and they want it forever. Yeah, I'm the only one that sounds like a little bit weird. We get a present for their birthday. Okay, it's actually normal to receive this. Okay, but we getting a birthday present for their birthday. And instead of saying thank you and enjoying the present, we complaining about why we can't get it always. Really, I mean, is it really only me that find it weird? Man, no. Get the crystal out of the way now. Get over it. Grow the cursed. Let me curse you. Oh, by the way, I was quite lucky over the weekend. Get out the crystal. Ooh! Saw that? What was it? A shield. Okay, I want to see what it is. Enemy is affected by provoke. Yeah. Something I don't really use. But it's a nice toughness shield. Maybe for tanking in groups or something. With provoke it's even nicer in groups. But thorns damage well. Okay, as you can see here, I crafted Hollowed Barricade. which is a nice Crusader shield. It's not only Crusader, but it has holy damage. And I was able to find these beauties, my first set item of the Crusader set. And I was able to gamble these from Kadala. So now I have 2 set items of the Akan set, which is really nice. And it improves my damage a lot. I came from 320,000, maybe, I guess, to 460,000. And a lot of elite damage boosts also. So I, well, at least for the Crusader measure, I'm able to farm Torment I quite decently. You see how far the champion pack's going down? Boom, dead. And I know it's not when you compare it to. Oh, another one. Get to it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, Akan's champion is over. Shit. Doesn't matter. It will work out. What was I saying? Compared to other classes, the Crusader is still a lot slower. When well, I don't play other classes, but when I see the different videos for maybe witch doctors or wizards, they are a lot faster and they had a lot more capabilities to put out high amounts of damage. But well, you can do it with the Crusader also, with these all these fire builds for the Crusader. But to be honest, I don't want to play such a fire satyr. Everyone's playing one. When you look at the Diablo progress, the top row are all fire satyrs. They're playing close to identical builds with identical items, and I can't think that is much fun. I will play my own unique little Crusader, and I like the imagination of being a holy warrior and not a fire warrior. Kind of weird for me. I like it the way it is. Dealing a heckload of holy damage. Heckload, okay. At least for my measures. Dealing holy damage. And fighting great amount of mobs when my telephone goes off. Little break.
I need to go back.
And I'm back. Stupid word. A word corrupts my recording. Well. The downside of recording in the office. And I have no idea what I was talking about before the break. I guess about holy damage and Crusaders and stuff. Well, another one. Come over. The Rust regeneration is always a little bit of an issue. I find the only way you can really efficiently play the Crusader is while Akarat's champion is active. The rest of the time you're able to deal a little bit of damage, maybe 5 or 6 times. In my case with Blast Shield. And then nothing. You have to rebuild your Wrath by hitting with this slow sword, which is always a little bit of a pain. At least I was able to get a decent amount of damage out of Punish. Of course, mainly for the reason of the Akan's champion. And The actual patch notes, of course. Because, no. Is it even equipped? No, it's not equipped. You can equip a passive that that increases the attack speed of the Wrath generating skills. Man, it's really too early for me. Let me take a sip of coffee. Maybe it helps. At least it's tasty. Okay. Memo to myself. Record later. Oops. Yeah, and the champion pack. Right when my skills are on cooldown. Oh, have I ever mentioned? I hate wallers. They're so annoying. I mean, what is the thing about the wallers? They prevent me from hitting the mobs. Okay, so far so good. But also, it prevents the mobs from hitting me. It doesn't even make sense. It's just annoying. And it's got to be annoying for the mobs too. They want to kill me. That's their main purpose. They want to kill me. And instead of trying it, they build a wall so they can't. Kinda weird. Someone should make a series of the annoyance of mobs in Diablo 3. Yeah, you see, okay, the rift scenario is not even good. It takes a lot of time to run all these narrow hallways and gangways, but it's quite another elite. Come on over. Come on. This goes fast. And I'm going in circles. Right when Akkurat's champion is going off. Oh, the bad timing. Yeah, you can see it's kind of slow doing it with the Crusader. At least compared to other classes. And I want to find my way out of this. So, over the weekend, nothing really fancy happens. In forum or Reddit. At least nothing I saw. Okay, without champion active? Now it's active. Sometimes gotta concentrate a little bit on what I'm doing and finding my way out. Yeah, I didn't really find a lot of interesting stuff. It's more or less all the time the same. This is my build. Admire it. Obey to it. It's the best. Which is usually don't. And and then the complaining about I don't get loot. I am the only person on the planet who never gets legendaries. No matter how many hours I play. This stuff. Which is sometimes kind of funny. Because they're complaining in such a bad manner sometimes. And such silly ways. That is sometimes funny. To read all these, me, I want to get loot and I'm not able to find any. But the more often you read stuff like that, you get really annoyed. Not enough rat. As I said. It's sometimes really a pain in the butt to get your rat. But you saw, I'm able to hit for 8.5 million with Punish, which is quite nice. Decent amount of damage dealt for the build and for the equipment. I'm quite satisfied with it. What I'm thinking about after 2.0.5 was coming out, before the patch, I was playing Master, and it was okay, but not really fluid playing. And where is the... Man, this is so big! Ooh, that's what she said. Let's try that. This running through empty rifts. Really? That is annoying. I would like to... Yes, you know, I'm complaining too, okay. But the matter of rifts is beating mobs until you get the Rift Guardian annoyed enough to come for himself and beat you. That's the main purpose for rifts. And the only thing you need for that are hostile mobs. And you must search them. You must sometimes really. There are only... And I can't reach it now. I hate these poles. Come on, now, die. Die already, thank you very much. And get out of the way. And sometimes you really must look for the hostile mobs. Like this. That's a group, 3 white mobs. Boom. Finished. And then nothing. And you have to find your way. I have no idea. This is... Maybe down below here. Maybe up here. Okay, let's see if we have more luck. On the north end of the map. Or maybe it's the east end, I can't. I have no idea. Maybe this is north. And it doesn't really matter. And yes, a waller. I can't go out. Maybe I can reach him from... Yes, I can reach him. But you saw, I didn't get any damage from the champion pack. I got damage from the single death maiden, but it was only a white mob. It doesn't really hurt that much. And yeah, they change a lot for the survivability of the Crusader. It never felt dangerous. And oh, I was able to find this beauty here, the bottomless potion, which also increases my armor for 5 seconds, which would really come in handy in critical situations. But so far I only used it once And it was just because I was curious. And it was in tier 2 bounties. The skill set I use in tier 2 bounties is a little bit different. I use indestructible when I play tier 2. So I can, well, basically die once every 60 seconds without really dying. But so far it never occurred. And yes, Dalgua Oasis. We collecting beauties here, rift beauties. Maybe tomorrow morning isn't really the best time for doing rift. And we're still not at 100%. And always just a few mobs. This is a little bit, well, and not that I hate it, but running around in empty rifts. Oh, here's nice. And it's gone. It is sometimes really running around in empty rifts. And I really wished they had changed the mob density in rifts. That would really come in handy. I'm not complaining about keeping the birthday anniversary buff. To be honest, I don't want it. I find it nice to have something like that in the special events. Also something like double XP weekends and all this stuff. I really like. But I really like them for being unique events. When they go from unique events to, here you have this buff, you may keep it forever. What will go in the future? There's maybe an exit here. Yes, it is. Okay, let's see to finish this up. Right when he launched his shields. And usually I waste all my stuff into the shields of these. It really happens often. Also these giant onion-shaped thingies, they have when they receive the amount of damage, they cast the shields. And usually, then I launch my main abilities, like here, Heaven's Fury. It happens so often. Now I can't wait when the shield's gone down. I cast it right away when they cast their shield. Now we're close to done. Let's see, 99%. Okay. The end is inside. The end is inside. Summon the Rift Guardian. And send him back to hell. There it is. Who is it? Mother. Well, some sort of Mother clone. Does he summon the... he does. And now I would love to have more Akan set items to reduce the resource cost. That message came a little bit late, huh? I'm engaging it already. No, no, don't knock me into the... No, no. Ah. Here's another... Ooh, another champion pack. Here's another downside. Ah, I don't need Waller right now.
These creatures won't go down easily.
And I am not planning on going down either. Champion is just off the cooldown. Now. Ignite that. Get rid of him. Easy going, easy going. And a chest armor piece. So, 2 legendaries and 1 rift. That's quite nice. Let's see what we got. Still wearing a rare one. Yeah. A demon hunter. So far goes the smart loot, my friends. So far goes the smart loot. What a beautiful forgotten soul. So I hope you liked it. And I hope to see you again tomorrow for the next Daily Rift. I'm Buster and I'm out. Bye bye.